Sanibonani nonke. Hope you guys are having a beautiful and relaxed Saturday. So today ngizokhuluma ngezikhali zemimoya esibhekene nazo empilweni zethu. So later on I'm going to touch base ku Isaiah 54 verse 17, which reads as follows: No weapon forged against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is a heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is from the Lord. So yeah, ngizongena later on lapho. I hope you guys listen to the whole video and subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos. So I want to touch base on Izikhali zemimoya, which when we pray, when we talk about Izikhali formed against us, we usually think of physical weapons like imimese, neibamu. Do you understand? We never really think about Izikhali zemimoya, which are there every day, because bantu esophila umuntu, we are at war. We are at war with the principalities or the forces, the dark forces surrounding us. We are at war ngeyinhliziyo zabantu. We are at war ngama-generational curses that were laid against us sisesebancane singakazalwa, that were laid against our generation, our family generations singakazalwa. Okay, so I'm going to touch on this, and then I'm going to share a format that I usually share of praying, or a format of ukuphatha, because prayer shouldn't be a repetition, and you shouldn't be familiar with ukuthandaza. Akufanelanga ukuthi ngabe inkondlo manje ukuthandaza. So ngizongena lapho later on, but now what I want to talk about is ama-list eswabhalelwayo, or ama-list amagama wethu afakwa kuwo. Kunama-list of poverty where bekufungiwe kwathiwa awuzu so ngamani ulala ungadlanga. Do you understand? Seka ngamani alala angadlanga, ngimfune ehluphekile. Ama list of imprisonment, ngifuna alifile ijele, ngifuna ngene ejele, ngifuna boshwe. We understand? Ngifuna angabi nengane, akeze ukuyithola ingane, or even if she does have a child, or even if he has a child, leyo ngane iyomhlupha noma leyo ngane leyo iyokhubazeka. We talk about alcoholism, where kunama list of ukuthi awuzukuphuma etshwaleni noma liquor will control, or alcohol will control your life. Ama list athi uzophuma ekhaya ahamba ayokhetha idrada, ahamba ayoba homeless, ayohlala edradini. Ama list where we appear ku suicide, ukuthi uzozazibulale, inhlupheko izombamba noma ama challenges wempilo azombamba aze azibulale. Bese mental health nje in itself izikhali kithina, because when izinto zihlangana empilweni yakho, when the challenges, with the forces that were conducted or formed against you zihlangana, causing mental breakdown, because challenges can be overwhelming and challenges can be draining. Umuntu ezayithola ehlangana, umuntu ezayithola ehlala esigangeni, umuntu ezayithola estradini. That's because the forces that were sent against you are working. And in most cases, masthandaza, guys. There's one thing that I want to understand, and which I often ask my clients. Mawuthandaza, how prepared are you? How lento uqala kanjani, noma mhlambe which format do you use ekuthandazeni? Because we normal siyenza izinto zibe too normal, or siyenza izinto ngenjwayelo, if I should say that. Familiarity. Yeah, hey, slungu. So yeah, we get familiar with how we do things. It become a routine. Okay, ngizothandaza ngo 12. Okay, you understand. uthandaza, how truthful are you in your prayer? Uthini kuJehova mawuthandaza? Kunesikhathi where masikhuleka that it just has to be a praise and worship. Kuba thank you, kuba acknowledgement and appreciation of izinto ezenzakalile empilweni yakhe ezinto, no matter how small they are. Bese kufika isikhathi where now uzothandazela these principalities or lamleikhali eziformiwe against wena. Now that's a different prayer in itself. And for me, I always say you need to be armed. You need your armor of faith. When uzothandazela certain things, there's this armor of faith, the gear that you wear as a person. You wear it outside and you wear it inside. Jehovah, sometimes when we talk to him, sometimes it has to be a boardroom meeting, a formal boardroom meeting where now ngizokhuluma nawe ngiphethe izikhali zami. I'm going to talk about, or I'm going to pray to my God or my ancestors or the angels, if we should say it that, you understand, if we should call them that. The ancestors that I'm going to talk to, now I'm geared. I've got the armor of faith that I'm wearing, because le engizokhuluma ngayo today is serious. Ngizokhuluma ngezikhali formed against me, and I'm going to pray against that, because ngiyazifila, ngiyazizwa. Do you understand? Prayer shouldn't be good as cut where you just have to pray. It shouldn't be poetry. It shouldn't be repetition. It shouldn't be a routine. You're okay finding your tadas. This is what I do. Goodness cut. We are all geared. We were all born with armor gears of prayer. We were all born with tools on how to pray, on how to talk to God, on how to talk to our ancestors. It's a matter of you knowing amagiya asebenzela wena. Wonke umuntu unawo ama tools which you need to take mawuzokhuleka kuNkulunkulu, and then uwasebenzise. Understand? It shouldn't be ukuthi okay yes, and this thing of uzothandaza, and then today you're going to talk about uzokhuluma noNkulunkulu ngomsebenzi, and then later on kumthandazo wakho so ufake i-girlfriend, wafaka uthando, wafaka each day mawuzokhuluma noNkulunkulu, you prepare ukuthi okay, abana today ngifuna ukukhuluma naye about umsebenzi, because in the engibhekene nayo manje yomsebenzi. You understand? So going back to these weapons, ifungo ezayenzwa kubazali bakho that you were not familiar with. Some of us are held by curses that were laid against our parents, whether ba amantombazane bayingane, to understand from even their parents sometimes. And then isifungo siyahlala emntwaneni, isifungo sayenzwa kudala, isifungo lo muntu loyo talking mhlambe yena itshela ukuthi I'm just cursing for now, izodlula, ifungo ziyahlala. The universe always take notes of what we say and what we do. Do you understand? So some of us, it's not even about the weapons formed against us by abantu bangaphandle. Some of the weapons are formed inside ekhaya. Ezinye izikhali zabekwe ekhaya, zabekelwa wena ngenkulumo, ngokukhuluma, because umuntu uwona ngomlomo, and there is no a powerful weapon than inhliziyo. When ubanjwe inhliziyo, I can tell you, you are going to feel the scars of it. Even if izinto ziyenzeka, kodwa lesifungo lesi sizohamba sibe sihlaba nje, sihlaba kancane kancane. So those are the weapons. Those are the weapons that we pray against. Those are the weapons that we siphahla against. And always be grateful and to God. Always have gratitude to God, because and even your ancestors, because they fight battles ezethu every day. Ukuphila komuntu kuyiwar. Ukuvuka kwakhe ekseni kuyiwar against certain forces. For your heart to iqali ishibithe ekseni mafane kuvule iqalile phansi, that's a process, but that also is mercy from God through us. So mawuzokhuleka, your armor of faith is always important. Gear up. So ke abantu namhlanje ngifuna ukukhuluma ngale ikhali lezi engingazazi, because uJehova uyozaziyo more than me. So I want to talk to him about those, and I want to appreciate as much as ngizokhuluma naye in a very formal manner today, but I want to talk to him and appreciate umsebenzi awenzayo to protect those and break those forces and break those lezo ifungo lezo ezabekelwa wena, because asizazi ezinye asizazi bazalwane. And it's very sad to tell a person ukuthi yo yazi kunesifungo esenziwa kuwe and kunesifungo sifungelani. Why do we curse our children? Why fanele ukuthi mangabe umthethisa? Why fanele ukuthi mangabe uzama ukumreprimanda kodwa ukhuluma izinto ezibhlungu ezizohamba empilweni zimshaye? Abanye bethu bashaywe imilomo nje abazali ukuthi yabona indlela ongihlupha ngayo, ingane zizokuhlupha ngale ndlela lesi. Why? So those are cases that sizikhuluma in a light manner, but zine impact enkulu at the end of the day. So, and then these attendance registers that we sign every day, you know, because kunama list abhalelwe thina eksibhalwa amagama nathi, we are responsible to check in. You understand? Ubhalela ukuthi abona lona day in day out uyohlala sestradeni, uyohlala setshweleni, uyohlala ngcolile. You don't try to fight against that force continuously. Sekuyi routine kuwe. Sometimes nathi inhliziyo zethu towards ourselves ziyasdestroy. Ayikho weapon, as I said, ayikho weapon edlula inhliziyo. I-pain, if ungadili nayo, it becomes a weapon empilweni yakho. I-pain yakho, if ungadili nayo, into if ungadluli kuyo, as I spoke about seasons the last time, it becomes a weapon empilweni yakho. That's a weapon formed against you by you. You understand? You need to constantly pray about those as well. And then I said ngizokunika format yokuthandaza. As I said, mawuzothandaza or mawuzokhuleka, when you're going to speak to God, let it not be a routine. Let it ungathi okay vele mina sengijwayele namhlanje ngo12, yes this ngilayita ikhandlela nje kuphela. Ngilayita ikhandlela. Not I mean, it's not every day that you pray about the same things. You don't feel the same way every day. You have different emotions. So, ingabi poetry ukuthi yeah sengiyazi ngizobala lokhu quote Bible verses. God needs specifics. Ngikhulekela ini for what, why. However, mawuzokhuleka noJehova or mawuzokhuluma noJehova, you must understand He already knows yonke into, because people say uyazi into engiyifisayo nengiyithanda. He knows specific, he knows, okay, but he wants to hear it coming from your mouth. In his word he says it is better when I hear it from you. It sounds even better when I hear it from you, because when I hear it from you, the tone tells me the depth of the problem. Mangizwa from wena ngazi ukuthi ubunzulu bayo noma ukuthi i-deep kangakanani, ibhlungu kangakanani. I always say tears are treasure, and God values tears because inyembezi zikhuluma noJehova kangcono. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk to you about. Be grateful always for the protection that you get. You don't know the forces that are against you. Awazi kumanje ikhali zikubhekile. Do you understand? As you walk out the door, as uye emsebenzini, as the protection that you get mawuzophuma ungawi ngaphandle, mawuzo to cross istrati, because ezinye ibhali ukuthi yabona i-accident uzozayithole lo kwale moto lena ayithenge last week ayizukuyiqeda inyanga. Sikuma lists amaningi empilweni, people. Sikuma list wabantu amaningi. Don't check in sometimes. Now sometimes fight against this attendance register etikwayo every day. Ngawe fight. You've got the mechanism, you've got the gears, you've got the tools. Fight against these forces. Ngiyabonga kakhulu and ngiyithanda kangakanani. Please don't forget to subscribe. Shap shap.